Good day, everybody. Mike Flores here, local Las Cruces realtor and new home expert. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have a beautiful home for you. Just 1,586 square feet, quite likely probably the most well-designed 1,586 square foot home I think I've ever seen. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage on an oversized home site with just a couple of upgrades. I can't wait to get started. Take a look at this. Starting off with the outside, this is a Spanish colonial style outside elevation or outside style full pitched roof. The front of it, you have xeriscaping or desert landscaping, a couple boulders, really nice rock arroyo, a very large amount of gravel, and I'm gonna show you how big this home site is. This home doesn't just have double gates on one side, it has double gates on both sides. If you want to get to the backyard, this is gonna be very easy to do. Even with a vehicle, if you're trying to do any kind of projects in the backyard, this will save you a ton of money in labor and just all out be easier to access. And being so close to everything, this is Metro Verde. Right here, there's actually a trail and you can see those blue bars over there. That's part of the exercise equipment along with the trail that heads to the golf course. Metro Verde has 16 parks and no HOA. It's a phenomenal place if you're shopping for nice places in Las Cruces. Beautiful Spanish colonial, you got a lot of arches, 8-foot garage door with windows, fully insulated and finished garage. Really nice coach lights with easy access. I love how they do this. Instead of just putting numbers, they actually put it on a plate and they mounted it to kind of push it out to give you that 3-dimensional look. I love this. Colonials, you can always see a little bit of archwork, really nice rounded corners. You can see some stucco corbels up here. Arch right here, nice soffits. 8-foot door, and I love the colors, light, a little bit darker tan on the trim and pop outs and garage door. Keyless entry and video doorbell. Let's take a look. Look at this, 1,586 square feet, folks. So you walk in from an 8-foot door to a 12-foot foyer, 3 lights, and it goes actually this way. Now, let's start on this side. This is the west side of the home. And this is a standard Monarch Homes laundry room. You have upper cabinetry, all the hardware, lower countertop, undermount lights, plug-in, extractor vent fan, all the controls for here. And then of course everything is ready for electric here. All the hardware, painted cabinetry, all standard. Very nice linen closet. First bedroom. Very nice fan. Those are self-balancing fans. They do come with remote controls. You have Energy Star windows to meet egress. Of course, this is a Monarch home, which is 2x6 throughout the entire house. All the exterior walls very well insulated. And what I mean by remote control, take a look at that. And by the way, folks, it's really early in the morning and it is already warm outside. So I'm a little sweaty. 8-foot doors, even on the closets. This home is about to be delivered to these folks, and let me tell you, congratulations if you're watching this video. This home came out absolutely stunning. I really, really love this floor plan. I'm so glad I got to put this, get this one on time to put this on the channels, because it is, if you're looking for a 1,586 or 1,600 square foot home or anything like that, this is a contender to any home that size I've ever seen. Really nice 8-foot garage door with windows, insulated and painted throughout the entire garage, LED lights, Chamberlain MyQ, garage door opener with belt drive, built-in shelving, and then of course you have your water heater, and there's your water pump right there, which gives all the Monarch homes, all your faucets, instantaneous hot water, which is really about 2 or 3 seconds. And then this right here, your drip system control for all your foliage. This is tieable to the backyard. It's already working for the front. Very simple, very clean. We even put trim, floor trim all the way around. We feel at Monarch Homes that the garage is actually a part of the home design. It's not just a place where you store your cars. Inside, we did arch the soffits for these folks, and we did round the corners, and then we matched the nicho the same way. Ledge it with quartz. Now, we did do a modification in this bedroom. We actually did a ceiling treatment in here. This is really beautiful. Hidden light. We painted the shelf here, and there's a hidden light on the inside of it. So in the evening, this will actually illuminate quite beautifully, and then a nice fan, modern fan right in the center of it. All satin nickel finishes in this home. So a really nice closet. Very nice, 8-foot doors. I just love how they finish this. Monarch Homes is known for this. Built-in door stops, look at this. So what's cool about that is if you have dogs or if you have kids, you have nothing down here sticking out of the trim to, you know, chew on. First bathroom. 3-centimeter thick quartz, undermount rectangular sink, satin nickel everything, pop-out mirror, drop light, white painted cabinetry, shaker style with bevel, and you do have your satin nickel finishes on here as well. And then the wall tile that Monarch does is always just stunning. So you have wood look tile and herringbone patterns all the way to the 10-foot ceiling. We did put an extra one of these. These are typically what we put in the master suites, but we went ahead and put one in this bathroom as well. 2 wet nichos, and then of course the schludering all the way around to frame it in real beautifully. Of course that fixed window is just really nice. Having that natural light is something else. And then look at this, folks, look at this. 1,586 square feet. Look at that. Full-on gourmet kitchen. And I'll tell you this, there's not a single upgrade in here, folks. This is all standard. I think, you know what, come to think of it, I think that they actually did pay a little bit more for the quartz, because this actual pallet comes with 3-centimeter thick granite, and I think they wanted quartz, so we put quartz in for them. Beautiful level 4 quartz. You got pendant lights, all staggered cabinetry with really nice crown molding. You have all the hardware on the drawers and the doors. Over here you have a trash can pullout with recycle. Smart faucet. Floating garbage disposal switch. Of course, a really sleek, look at this. Beautiful, beautiful dishwasher. I love dishwashers, by the way. They're a lot easier to do than the alternative. Undermount lights all the way. You have your glass pantry door, extractor vent fan that goes up and out, 5-burner gas 36-inch cooktop, and then of course your built-in appliances, both your oven and your microwave. Super nice. Really, really nice pantry. Very good size. We try to use every bit of that space too. That's a 10-foot ceiling, so we go all the way up to about an 8-foot shelf, and then finish that off with a glass pantry door. It's really nice. Now, Monarch Homes does include all the blinds. We will be offering this floor plan, I believe, in the 350s in Metro Verde North. Look at the size of this backyard. This is really awesome. Very wide backyard. I mean, this could handle a pool, it could handle a garden, it could handle probably more than just a few things. Lots of good space. And you're close to everything too, but not too close, so you actually don't hear it. Very large back patio covered. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 extra LED lights out here. It's a beautiful property. One of the key features about Monarch, if you're ever shopping out there, is look how they inset their windows. They actually put them into the 2x6 cavity, which I feel is a better design. Sometimes I've seen, like for a long time, these were actually kind of flush, but the vinyl part would actually stick out. And what we found is that it actually does, doesn't help with cracking around the window. And the reason why, folks, if you have a stucco home and you don't know why you keep getting cracks around the windows, it's because the vinyl does not stick to the stucco. So, after a while when things shrivel and expand and stuff like that, you'll get a little bit of separation. Don't be alarmed, that's not gonna cause any leaks, but it is kind of unsightly. This kind of design helps to minimize that. Of course, the great room, this is where your couch would be, or any kind of furniture. You got your fireplace that goes to a 10-foot ceiling, quartz rock all the way up. You have an electric fireplace with the blower and a remote control. Ceiling treatment, this actually illuminates quite beautifully. You got 4 LED lights, helicopter fan. I mean, it doesn't get much better. This is stunning. Dining room off by itself, and you know what I love about the dining room is you have a lot of wall space. You can actually put up art. You know, there's definite wall space. A lot of open floor plan or a lot of open concept floor plans are just a big hallway, which is nice, but this offers an open concept without being just a big hallway. It has its designation, which is really nice. Let's look at the master suite. So again, you can see this arch we did on the nicho. We ledged it with quartz, rounded the corners. Very, very beautiful work. 8-foot door going into the master suite. You have the same type of ceiling treatment that we saw in the first bedroom. You have a hidden shelf with a light, and we did paint the actual shelf a little bit darker of a color to offer that pop contrast. 2 operable windows. You could put your bed here if you'd like. You could put your bed here if you like. And if you notice, folks, whenever you want to see like a good builder, they're really forward thinking, look to see where they put the actual plugins. That will tell you that the bed goes here, typically nightstands go there. Well, very versatile, you can also put it here, and you have actual plugins on both sides here as well. Plenty of space for a California king, a king bed, queen bed, and anything smaller than that for sure. Just a beautiful, beautiful way to set it out. And I think this is like a 16 by 14 master bedroom if I had to guess. Another thing I want to mention is that they use Decora plugins. These are very, very strong. These are made to withstand the years. And if you notice, like when you probably go look at your own, even like my house, you have kind of like a circle here and a circle here where the plugins are. If you push that in too hard, it's actually gonna bend into the actual wall itself, which is not easy or not fun to fix. This thing, you can really use it and it's not gonna move. Just fabulous. 8-foot door going into the master suite. Freestanding, huge freestanding tub. I love the wall tile all the way across up. That is just so beautiful. Glass shower, master faucet. I love that. So really good size. You have a shelf here. You've got your soap dish. You've got a removable shower head, and also you can adjust this. And then of course we have a rain shower head, and I got asked why not put it up there? Well, it's like, well, that's 10 feet tall. This is much easier to reach, but still gives you the same type of effect that a rain shower head would give you. And you can actually point this in different directions, kind of make it the way you want. Pretty cool. Then the master closet, and I love that the arch goes into the master closet as well. Very beautifully done. I mean, for 1,586 square feet, this is a luxury closet. You got built-ins, you got cubbies in the center, you have long hang, short hang, you got storage up top, LED lights, heating and cooling vent. I'm telling you, 1,586. I think this has my vote for the best 1,586 home I think I've ever seen right now in Las Cruces. It's gonna be very, very hard to beat this one. Well, folks, thank you so very much for watching all these tours, all the likes, all the love you guys give me. Thank you so much. If you have any questions about real estate, any questions about the videos I do, I always look forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful day.